Ladies and gentlemen, American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. Well, do you know that the ticket of Harris and Walz wants full amnesty for all the illegal aliens? Just think about that. Let them all in, 10 or 20 million of them, then we're going to give them amnesty. I mean, it's sick. It's diabolical. Speaking of Harris, I mean, it's such a scam. It's such a scam. The whole idea that she can claim she's tough on the border. Who's going to buy that? Are you going to buy that? Are you going to accept as a voter? Oh, yeah, she's changed now. And what's really wild about it is she's vice president right now. She's part of this administration. What is she promising to do that she can't do now? It's pretty crazy. Minnesota voting scam. Somebody who is an unregistered voter got an official election ballot to vote. How's that happen? The consequences of that happen. They want everybody in the world to have a ballot. Minnesota teachers' pension. Apparently, they've cooked the books, and this is going to be an issue. You know, it looks like Minnesota, the liberal press in Minnesota, let Walz skate, but the national media maybe isn't. Iran and Israel. Well, Iran, Hezbollah's hit Israel with some missile strikes. We have an aircraft carrier force headed to the region. I think it's another one. I think it's two of them now. We'll see what happens, but they just got hit with some more bombs. Harris crowd, was it AI or not? Trump campaign claims that they're using AI to act like these crowds are big. I hope it's true, and I hope they prove it. By the way, her crowds are nothing like Trump's. We got so used to Joe Biden having 20 people. Kamala Harris has 1,000 people, but goes, oh, look at the big crowd. And now they've admitted Walz misspoke about carrying a weapon in war. How do you misspeak about fighting in a war or not? How is that a misspeak? The RNC has 157,000 volunteers apparently to watch voting. We'll see how good that works out. Biden admissions. He admitted he got kicked out. He said he was presented with the idea that he would crash the whole Democratic Party, down ticket, everything else. So he's admitted the coup. You know where he is today? He's on a beach in Delaware. Delta, DEI, says Delta is no longer going to use ladies and gentlemen at the gate. I thought we were done with this. We got a video clip to show you.
So we're beginning to take a hard look at things like our gatehouse announcements. You know, we welcome ladies and gentlemen, and we've asked ourselves, is that as gender inclusive as we want to be? You know, we're looking at some legacy language that exists in some of our employee manuals and getting to the root of the way some things are described.
Trump went to Montana. His plane had a little bit of an issue, but he got there safe, and he ripped old Kamala. By the way, I did a Facebook Live about this. All these people are saying that he needs to just focus on issues. No, he should focus on issues and who Kamala is. Both. He can do both. Trump campaign was hacked. Apparently, none of the documents are not already public anyway. And guess who hacked them? The Iranians. Is there any concern about our democracy with Iran trying to influence the election? No. Old Rogan said he was going to vote for RFK Jr. and boom, MAGA voters went nuts on him. He backed up fast. He sure did. Yeah, you better, old Joe. All right. You can't make this up. Walz campaigned and walked with those that wanted to abolish ICE. And Kamala Harris is already on the record of wanting to abolish ICE. Tough on the border when you abolished the agency that's in charge of it? Makes no sense whatsoever. Trump's going after young men. I can only hope that young men are more rational than young women. I think they probably are. Smartomatic bribe. You know, they sued everybody for defamation, everybody talking bad about them. Well, guess what? In the Philippines, they bribed officials to use their machines. Dunkin' Donuts. There's a backlash. Mega wants to knock them out and say, hey, we don't want to, because they went a little woke. The Dunkin' Donuts company goes woke. Mega strikes. $8 billion is the California shoplifting industry since 2020. $8 billion. Look at it. Woo. It's unbelievable. San Francisco is the worst city. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Patriots Day Freedom Fest, September 14th. Ladies and gentlemen, American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Local News. Boone County comprehensive plans being thoroughly reviewed by the Planning Commission and the Fiscal Court. We'll see where all this goes. Didn't Chet Hand campaign that he did not want all this development? He was going to represent the farmers and the open land folks. I was talking to a buddy of mine yesterday in Boone County. All these people that claim they're going to be this and that and they get elected, for some reason, they just morph into what they complained about. All right, Chance Donahoe, this guy right here, only stabbed this girl 30 times before slitting her throat. Life sentence. Why? We're going to give this guy 3 square meals and shelter for his life? Well, actually, he's eligible for parole in 31 years. Can't make it up. Out-of-state consumers and customers are flocking to Ohio to buy marijuana. That's what happens, man, when you're legal and other states aren't. SWAT team in Covington. They arrested 3 people, including 1 juvenile this past, I think it was Friday night. Always love it when the SWAT team gets out. Have you ever been at a scene where SWAT was looking at you?
No, I haven't, no.
You make a move, boom, you're dead. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Check out Patriots Day Freedom Fest. Remember, the weekend is September 13th, 14th, and 15th. The 14th is the big speaker night. Don't be a traitorous, worse-bodied elfskin. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries. Well, the Reds won yesterday 4-3. But they lost the 2 other games, Friday and Saturday, the Brewers. Won 1-0. And they're only 10.5 games out of first. Stick a fork in them this season. What a lost season. But I still have faith in them. Get them next year. Nobody gets injured. Scott McLean. The men's Saturday won the basketball gold. Barely. Steph Curry stepped up to the plate and smoked them. And women, they beat home team France. And the women won basketball gold yesterday. Also a close game against France. Beating France in basketball. And the Cincinnati Open started yesterday. And we'll see what happens. Djokovic is not there. Are you going to go? I'm not going to go. I like to play tennis. I don't like to watch it. Unless it's Djokovic. And the Bengals preseason, they lost 17-14 to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And some of the starters play. They're going to play them this year so they don't do a better start. As soon as somebody gets hurt, they're going to say, why do they play their starters? This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Pop Culture. Well, Tom Cruise jumped off a roof. They tried to come in. Plus, they had a bunch of video clips. We're going to show you one of those video clips.
Come on! This is real. Yes. LA 28.
Morgan Wallen walked out on stage in Las Vegas with Mike Tyson and Tom Brady. He's hanging out with the big guys, aren't he? Kevin Sorbo came up with something really great for Kamala Harris, and it was this. If she's black, she needs to be throwing down the N-word to prove that she is. Because we all know only the N-words are allowed to say it. So come on, Kamala. You got the N-word in you? Funny. Mark Wahlberg said he wouldn't work with Tom Hanks because he's a creepy guy. Think about that. If Wahlberg is saying that, there must be some cred to Tom Hanks being a creepy guy. All right, now this is a funny story, but it's also a sad story. But it's a little bit funny. Got a video for you. Sarah Boone is charged with killing her man, but he says he died just hide and seek gone bad. She forgot that he was in a suitcase. And you know what? You make the most of what you got. Here's the video.
My boyfriend is dead.
All right, great. Now tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing, like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.